today on Premier Women's Rodeo Wednesday, we are feeling the love, and it's almost Valentine's Day. So welcome to Premier Women's Rodeo Wednesday. It is officially February the 11th. Valentine's Day is on Saturday, and we are here with some amazing friends. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Sami, Joe, Bailey.
Good morning.
Dirk.
Good morning.
Hi, guys. Welcome to.
Morning.
Well, I turned it off kind of premature, but we had a little Feel the Love jam session right there. Dirk, welcome to the show, and we are so happy for you guys to be here on another edition of Premier Women's Rodeo Wednesday. So, how is everyone doing on this beautiful, glorious day?
Wonderful.
We're great. Sunshine. Snow.
It's not frozen in Texas anymore, so everybody in Texas is kind of demeanor has changed just a skosh after defrosting, right?
My mood is completely dependent on the sun. So
this is a true statement for a lot of people. Sami, Joe, how's everything in Wyoming?
We are, no snow in Wyoming, which is a strange day on a February 11th, but my kids are getting very excited about Valentine's Day. We're making our boxes and getting all the little, I know.
Do not miss the boxes. You know, the Pinterest moms wrecked Valentine's Day with the Valentine's box. And Dirk, you probably didn't have to do this, but I mean, the boxes anymore they turn into this like architectural masterpiece for some of these mothers that they work on them for, I think, decades, because we have recycled this same Lego box for every year because I'm that mom. Mm-hmm. And now, though, for some reason in our little school, they are transitioning into 100th day of school and not Valentine's Day. And I don't really know why. But so, you know, being the mom that I am, I have a 60-pack Fun Dips because I'm that guy to go ahead and sugar everybody up before they go home for the day of Valentine's Day party on the 13th. So the Valentine's box, I despise personally.
Yeah. But no, all good. It's hard to believe it's already February 11th. We're only a couple months out from the segment closing and the championship coming. And I'm excited to talk all things Last Chance today with these guys.
Yeah. So today, as you can see, we have some amazing guests. We have Dirk, Webb, and Miss Bailey Nahrgang with the MBHA, and we are going to talk all things Last Chance Qualifier. But first, before we get to the Last Chance Qualifier, you are still able to qualify to Premier Women's Rodeo Championship on May the pretty much 11th, because the back number ceremony, I'm throwing the date in, the 11th through the 15th. So there are a few different ways to qualify. You can still nominate all those events that you're going to through the VRQ and get in the top 20 in the leaderboard. Last time we were on the show, we explained to everybody that the top 20 in the leaderboard do have their fees paid when they get to the PWRC. So you do not have to pay fees if you are in the top 20 in the leaderboard, but we do have other options for everyone. If you have attended a qualifier series and received your spot, you will have a little bit of an entry fee, but there's a few qualifier series left, isn't there, Sami Jo?
There are, yeah. So we've got this schedule posted here. We have 3 this week. Can't believe it. But Hamilton All-Girl Mardi Gras Classic, Team Ropers enter up, Hamilton and Stephenville. And then Bill Pickett is our first qualifier series for our Bill Pickett members on the 14th in Fort Worth at their Texas Connection event. And if you've not been to a Bill Pickett event and you live around the Fort Worth area, go, because it's so fun. And we're excited.
Do have a good time.
Yeah.
I'm talking about, I always kind of feel like we do good with our music. You go to a Bill Pickett and they have the music rocking, and it's so much fun. It's a great experience and a great rodeo, and super excited to have those girls be part of the PWRC and letting them have a chance to be there. We worked with them in the past, and I was glad that we can rekindle that relationship for sure.
Yeah, so definitely check out this qualifier series schedule. We also have these posted on the website at premierwomensrodeo.com. We have changed our URL, premierwomensrodeo.com, so check those out. We have these remaining fast track events. We did add the Rope Like a Girl breakaway that'll be in Abilene. Oh, we lost Dirk, but he'll come back. So March 18th and 20th, if you haven't seen that flyer that was promoted yesterday, definitely check that event out in Abilene. There'll be an open breakaway on that Wednesday, the 18th, and then a challenger on Friday. And then you also have a chance to qualify into the teams event. So anyway, check that out. And then we're going to talk about Last Chance. But
Yes. So Bailey, we're going to start off with you and our Last Chance Qualifier on May the 6th for our barrel racing. And I'm so excited. You know, when you're talking about organizations, let's talk about the MBHA. And you have been at the helm of the MBHA for how long now?
About coming on 6 years.
Really?
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like it's been that long.
Time flies.
Time flies. So you moved out to Texas about 6 years ago too, then, right?
Yeah, about 3 months into COVID. It was a great time.
Well,
Wonderful
there's no better place at that point in time. But tell us about the MBHA and all of the exciting stuff that you guys have going on. I know you have a super race in North Carolina this weekend.
It's going to be the weekend of the 27th. So the PWR event is on the 28th, but our event spans that full weekend. And that's in Fletcher, North Carolina. It's called the Area Asheville Super Show. And that'll be a wonderful event, weather pending, but it's a great indoor venue with covered warm up and all of the amenities. So we love that event. And then, yeah, MBHA, I'm very proud of our organization. We're a small but mighty team. And the last 6 years has just been a lot of development and growth and expansion. And we've since our headquarters moved to Fort Worth in 2020 when I relocated to Texas. And then last January, we moved to the NRS Arena, now formerly known as the Ranch at NRS. And so our office is actually under the same roof that the arena is. And everyone needs to come visit us. But yeah, that's where this Last Chance Qualifier will be taking place. So this is in Decatur. At the ranch at NRS on May 6th. And the great part about this event is not only 4,000 added with gift buckles, but the 40 will have 2 sections to it. So a slack in the morning and a regular open chance at the end of the evening. So whatever your schedule's like, we can fit you in. And those entries are going to be opening on April 1st on Saddlebook. So we have all the great details here. Including the open and side pots, and then obviously the wonderful Last Chance Qualifier for PWR.
For sure.
PWR.
So tell me more. If I have to work on Wednesday and I get off at 5, how do I get entered in the second part of that race? Or if I maybe can take the morning off and I want to zip over there and make my run, how can we get entered in those 2 different sections?
So the glory of when you enter on Saddlebook, right below clicking the class that you're going to be in this case, it's only going to be the open. The side pots will be listed below. There'll be preferences there, and one will say 10 a.m. slack, and that'll be limited to 100 horse entries. And then next to that will be the open, 7 p.m. open. That will be unlimited, so no fear there if that's your jam. And then if for some reason you fail to pick a preference, you will go into that 7 p.m. slot. Yeah. So again, no worries there. We'll run from 7 till the last runner. And we're going to take entries all the way up until the last big drag. So, we run 150 head that night. We would drag, designate what those big drags are going to be, typically at 50, but those will be determined a little closer. And entries will be open up until that last big drag. So you can come in or on site and have a chance at great money, buckles, and then obviously your Last Chance Qualifier. And that information will, right under that open class, you'll be able to designate that you are entering into that Last Chance Qualifier opportunity, and let us know if you're already a card holder, if you need to purchase one. And those details will be very spelled out and explanatory on there. And again, the questions are both contact informations on the flyer for race specific questions or PWR questions.
Absolutely.
Bailey, talk a little bit about who is eligible to enter this race. Is it just the ladies, just those that aren't qualified? Who can actually enter up on this race?
Come one, come all. We take all ages, and both men and women are welcome to enter. Obviously, there's different requirements on PWR's qualifications. I believe it's 13 and over women. But as far as the race goes, this is a wide open race for any contestants of any skill level. So we'd love to have you. There's no membership required. NBHA is not requiring a membership. There's no awards fee. We have a low arena fee of $10, and that's waived for our current NBHA members. But other than that, it's we're welcoming all.
Come one, come all. So whether you're qualified for the PWR Championship or not, in terms of the PWR Last Chance, it is an optional $250 fee. We are this year for the first time taking a guaranteed 5 pros, 5 challengers, and 5 limited barrel racers to the championship. So to be eligible, you have to go in, like Bailey said, in saddle book at time of entry, declare if you have an active W26 PWR ID card, you can check the box and it will deduct that $150 from your entry. But if you have not ever competed with us before, you're going to want to check that box and it will charge you for that $150 ID card. If you're brand new and this is the first time buying the ID card with us, that will be a W27 card that will remain active until next April. So, but if you're a W26 ID card holder, you do not have to purchase the new W27 card if you're just planning to be in the Last Chance and come to our championship. If you want to try to qualify to 2027, you're going to want to go in next gen and buy that W27 card right away. But anyway, so $250 Last Chance entry fee for anybody that wants a chance to qualify. We will take up to 8 advancing positions. We're guaranteeing 5, but then if we get more than 40 entries per class, we'll take more spots. So we'll post those ground rules. You can see those advancement charts. But in essence, if you want a chance to qualify, whether you're pro, challenger, or limited, at time of entry in saddle book, make sure you check that box for the $250 Last Chance Qualifier fee.
Yeah, and it's going to be a great event. I know that you guys have worked really hard to make the ground as just amazing at NRS. You're going to have a great ground crew there. For the ladies that would potentially be coming from out of state, out of Texas, California, North Carolina, because we're going to have some cowgirls coming from North Carolina and in the East, where would they go to try to reserve some stalls? Because I know you did have a little bit of a rut row with the storm and some stalls, and they're a little bit more limited than they were in the past, but you have RVs, you have stalls. Where could the cowgirls go if they're wanting to plan to come out here to the May 6th Last Chance Qualifier?
Yeah, so stalls and RVs, as well as cabins. They have cabins and bunk rooms are welcome to be rented all year long on the ranch at nrs.com. So that's the facilities website where you can go and rent all of those and get those available. And like you said, yes, the ground, we put an event on in November. The ground was phenomenal. We're really excited to welcome TJ Self, super capable, very well known in this area for providing great ground. So we're really excited for that. We'll have concessions on site. So basically everything from camping, stalls, food, music, good time, great ground. We're pretty pumped for May 6th.
And then we're going to announce, Linsay, for our championship, the stalling situation at Will Rogers in Fort Worth. And so in terms of laying over until our stalls open on May 8th, pretty much you'll be taken care of, whether staying at NRS or transferring over to Will Rogers in Fort Worth for your entire duration, because you're going to qualify to the championship and stay with us for a week and a half.
Hey, Bailey, my burning question for you today is, do you have a barrel horse right now? And are we going to get to see Miss Bailey Nahrgang knock the dust off her barrel saddle and come compete at PWRC?
So unless I can convince Mr. Taylor Nahrgang to be the announcer, I will be announcing our event.
I feel like I can help. If I'm there, I can announce for a little while. So girl can get you running.
There we go. I actually have a very nice barrel horse who sat way too long. So I shipped her west, and she's being rodeoed on by a really good friend of mine in California. So I'm living vicariously through her posts and her updates. So for the first time in my life, I do not have a barrel horse in my backyard. It is a very strange feeling, but we are in 4 sports right now for the kids. So you can see where my time is.
I feel that on a lot of levels. Well, Dirk, how is everything with you guys and Webb Productions? I know that you've been very diligently having jackpots, throughout the week, for the last, 5 or 6 weeks, minus the storms. How's everything going with you guys? And are you ready to tell everybody the details on this Last Chance Qualifier?
Yes, it's been great. We had a big roping this weekend. It was all about the girls. We had over like 1,100 breakaway runs this weekend.
Wow,
that's
days. Fantastic.
Had 106 in the open, 31 in the challenger, and we had 90 or almost 80 in the 19 and unders, and then 30s and 40s in the junior stuff.
Wow, that's awesome.
It was a long weekend.
Throw it out. In terms of all about the girls, Dirk, you just hit the jackpot on a daughter-in-law, future daughter-in-law. Wow. So congratulations.
Yes,
on that. Yes. We're excited for Riley and Josie. Very awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, and then Monday night we had 50 in the 4D, 50 in the open breakaway, and 50 in the open, and 60 something in the open tie down Monday night. So
everybody's ready for this warmer weather and gearing up for springtime. That's for sure. It seems like hitting it a little earlier than I am. I have a hard time when the sun starts to go down and it's getting colder. I'm like, and I'm done. And I'm going in the house. Yeah.
Right.
Well, let's talk a little bit about the Last Chance Qualifier for the breakaway and the team roping. I know that we're very excited for it to be on May the 10th, and it is at Circle T Arena in conjunction with the Ultimate Calf Roping. I know that we're very thankful for you to step up and produce this event. So tell us a little bit more about what the girls are going to be roping and kind of the schedule for that day of May the 10th, because there's going to be a lot going on.
Well, in the weekend, Dirk, talk about the Hamilton finals and everything going on.
Well, we're starting out. That's the whole week of our Ultimate Calf Roping finals. So we will actually start on Wednesday with our Ultimate Calf Roping finals down there, and we will go all the way through Sunday with y'all. But if the girls want to come in before y'all and get some runs in the building, they can still enter my Ultimate Finals. They just, you can still come enter that. Like the 4Ds still open to anybody that wants to enter, and so we can enter. Y'all can still enter in our stuff.
How do you get entered in the Ultimate Finals if they wanted to come out early for that?
UCroping.com, and everything will have everything's on there to enter. So, but yeah, we'll start on Wednesday with the finals and go all the way through y'all Sunday, and we'll be in the downstairs arena for the finals and for the breakaway roping. So on Sunday morning, we'll start with y'all in one arena, and then the other arena I'm actually going to have a 1900 and 1500 girls breakaway going on too. So there'll be plenty of opportunities. So those girls that want to come join you can still rope in the junior stuff and qualify for the junior interpar too, going on too. So, and then upstairs in the upstairs arena that morning, we'll do the junior interpar team roping while the girls are breakaway in that morning, and we won't start the team rope until after lunch. So that way those girls won't have to be running back and forth to team rope and breakaway, So they just won't have to. They'll have 2 opportunities a day, not have to just worry about jumping horses and running back and forth.
Mm-hmm. A lot of added money. You can see there we have $1,000 added in the limited breakaway. We have $2,000 added in the challenger and $3,000 added in that open breakaway for the Last Chance Qualifier event. Sammy Jo, why don't you break down a little bit more how they can get entered in the Last Chance for the breakaway?
Yeah, so something that's going to be unique this year, and we're super grateful, Dirk, for you offering this, is having those separated limited, challenger, and open ropings. You can always rope up. So Dirk's starting the morning, correct me if I'm wrong, Dirk, with the limited, right? We're going to start with the limited and go up. So if you're a limited roper, it's $300 per entry. You can enter 2 times, 2 and a short. If you're not qualified to the PWR Championship, you can purchase that $250 last chance fee. And again, same thing. We're taking a guaranteed 5 limited ropers. We can take up to 8 based on that scale. We'll show that here in a minute. But if you don't get a limited spot and you want to rope in the challenger, you can always rope up. So you can purchase a $250 last chance qualifier fee per class. So those limited girls that don't get a spot from that limited roping could rope up, enter the challenger, buy another $250 last chance fee and try to win one of those challenger spots. And then obviously everyone can enter the open, and we will take a guaranteed 5 up to 8 spots out of the open. So just a great, I mean, again, anyone can enter, whether you're already qualified or not. If you want that last chance opportunity for the PWR Championship, those $250 last chance fees will be sold in next gen. We will have all of those details posted on our website as well. And we're going to post these flyers so you guys can see them. But yeah, guaranteed 5 limited challenger and open spots up to 8 out of each roping based on entries. And if you're not sure if you're limited, challenger, or pro, you can reach out to our team support at wrwc.rodeo and we can help classify you. But yeah, that is how the last chance will work.
And you'll be on site, right, Sammy Jo? So you'll be there to help.
There, absolutely. We can help on site if you're showing up and want to get classified. If you've got questions about how, and then we'll announce, you know, Dirk will work together on announcing who those limited girls are advancing before the challenger starts, so they know whether or not to buy those fees. But yeah.
Yep. And we can go ahead, Dirk.
Well, and if you do rope up, you are roping for the challenger spot, or you're not roping for like a limited spot. So you're roping for the spots in your roping. Yes.
Correct. Yeah. If you end up getting a spot out of the challenger, you'll advance to the PWR Championship as a challenger competitor and compete as a challenger. So yeah, that is how that will work.
And we can transition into the team roping that will also be on May the 10th at Circle T Arena in Hamilton, Texas. And you can see here we're going to have an open team roping and a challenger team roping as well, 2 different classes, kind of the same theory. You can pick one, draw one, or pick 2. Draw 2. So when we do put those teams together, you will get 5 spots, same thing, guaranteed 5 spots as a header and 5 spots as a healer. And we will pair you right there when we are, once you advance to the championship. So what time, let's see, books open at 10:30 and they will rope at 12 for the team roping. Dirk, give us a little bit more details on what the girls are going to rope and kind of the process for the team roping.
Monty Stockard's bringing the cattle down there for us. And like I said, we're going to not rope till noon. So that way those girls that keep roping the open roping down below first, you know, or rope down below, they don't have to be running back and forth, so they can make it a little bit easier on them. But yeah, we'll and like I said, I got Embrace Victories, and we're getting rope bags for all the winners for the breakaway and the team roping. And like I said, there's 3,000 added in the open, 2,000 added in the challenger. And then like the team roping will be in the upstairs arena though, while they're breakaway in the bottom arena. So
yeah, and like Linsay said, if you want the chance to pick your partner going into the PWR Championship, you need to be in the top 20 of the leaderboard or earn one of our generic qualifications through the Last Chance or Fast Tracks. If you come to the Last Chance, we will pair headers and healers based on where you place in the aggregate, and that's how you will rope together at the championship. Just makes it a lot cleaner. Everybody knows who they're roping with. So again, if you want that opportunity to pick your partner, go and get your spot from the leaderboard or win a QS or fast track. Otherwise, if you come to the Last Chance, just know we will pair you based on the results.
Yeah, and Megan had a great question. She said, quick clarification in the team roping. I won the Last Chance Qualifier spot. Do I have to pay an entry fee to compete at the finals? Sammy Jo?
Yeah, let's go back to the entry fee scale here. So again, if you're in the top 20 of the Pro Challenger Limited leaderboards, you are getting a complimentary entry fee into the finals. If you come to the Last Chance, your $250 Last Chance fee is your entry into the championship. So Megan, to your question, if you win a spot from the Last Chance, there are no additional fees coming to the championship because you paid that $250 Last Chance fee. And then anybody that won a qualifier series or fast track spot that is outside of the top 20 will be charged, if you're pro or challenger, will be charged a $250 entry fee. And then all limited competitors outside of the top 20. So whether you came in from a QS, fast track, Last Chance, all limited girls outside of the top 20 will be paying a $500 entry fee. And that is it's a 70% payback. PWR is covering that 70% of the top 20 leaderboard girls so that prize line has that 70% payback along with our 10,000 added. So the payout for the limited competition is going to be much greater this year because of those entry fees.
And Danielle, the fees for the roping are separate from the Last Chance entry fees. So the fees for the roping, Sammy Jo, if you go back to the team roping flyer right here, you can see the team roping is $300 per side. The Last Chance fee is a totally different fee. So the team roping will have a pot, and then there's the Last Chance fee to get qualified into the PWR championships. So
we're going to post these flyers after this too, so you guys can study these and let us know if you have questions.
Absolutely. Well,
and they are
guaranteed.
They are guaranteed 2 head in the roping room. It's not progressive after one. They will get 2 head in each roping no matter what. So everybody will at least rope 2 cattle.
That's awesome.
In the downs there'll be 2 head, and then we'll have the short, and then the open will be 2 head, and another third round, then the short. So everybody's guaranteed two steers no matter what. So.
That's awesome. Thank you, Dirk, for that. I know the girls love that because then you get another chance to win your money if you go out in the first round. So, well, you guys, thank you so much for joining us this morning for Premier Women's Rodeo Wednesday. Miss Bailey and Dirk, we appreciate you so much. If you are looking for tickets, remember you will only get one companion ticket for the PWRC on May the 14th and 15th. We do have a code for the tickets this weekend for Valentine's Day are a little love to you. So use code LOVE PWR when you go buy your tickets this weekend for the PWR championships on May the 14th and 15th at Cowtown Coliseum. But Bailey and Dirk, thank you guys so much for joining us this morning. And more importantly, we are forever grateful for you for jumping in and helping us to produce these Last Chance qualifiers, because we know how much it's important for the ladies that maybe didn't get qualified in the qualifier series or the top 20 in the leaderboard to have another opportunity to come. But it really kind of just continues to open the door for all female rodeo athletes who maybe didn't really realize that they had a chance to compete here. So we're very thankful for you, and we hope you continue to have a wonderful production on all of the things that are going to be happening for the NBHA and Webb Productions in the next kind of months to come. But we'll continue to be talking about this Last Chance qualifier. So thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you.
The opportunity.
Thank you.
It's an honor to work with your organization, and we're excited.
We'll have all this posted on ucroping.com too, so you can go and look on everything. All the flyers and everything will be on there too.
So if you want to enter these, entries are opening on April the 1st for the Last Chance Qualifier for NBHA on Saddlebook. And Dirk, your roping is already open for the UC championships if the girls want to come out. Taylor.
Sorry, I had to there.
You got a husband. Woo, woo. Hey, Taylor.
We'll get them up this week on there.
So if the girls want to come out early and start roping on Wednesday, those will open this week, you said? Oh, I think we're frozen. Okay, so go to ultimatecalfroping.com and we'll get you guys entered for that. And Bailey and Dirk, thank you guys again. Have a wonderful Women's Wednesday.
Thank you.
We'll see you next time.
Thank you. You have a good day. Thank y'all, ma'am.